What is up, y'all? Quokkas football is back. The Dunce is back. I don't want this intro to be any longer than it is, so you already know what to do. Please like and subscribe, share the video with your friends, and let's get straight into the epicness with the Quokkas. Hey folks, it's Richie Gilmore here, back with more Wyoming State Quokkas football action. Here we are on the Quokkas channel, getting ready for the first ever football game in Quokkas program history. Today, they take on the New Mexico State Aggies. Earlier on in the week, I talked to Coach Terrence Wilson, and he said the locker room was feeling amazing, the vibes were up, and the team was really excited to play this game and be out there and compete on this national stage. The fans are ready, as we've seen in the community throughout the last few weeks. We've seen so many of you out with your Quokkas gear, and we hope you all are just as excited as we are for this game. Let's get it started.
The Aggies have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Might as well stick with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Callaway. Got the 1st down and more. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Off play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense in pressuring the quarterback.
He wants to change this route. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Looking downfield, it's Cutler. They're working that left side. Push down for the tackle. Guys, let's chat about New Mexico State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to...
Catch inside the 30 and still running. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Touchdown, New Mexico State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the run, it's Strickland. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Here's the handoff. It's a running room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
They'll try the run. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wide open spaces. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running the red zone, it's Strickland. He's got 42 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Here we go. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Caught near the sideline, it's Strickland.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. 3rd down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Now on 1st down from the 30. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Cutler. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Johnson. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Good, solid tackle.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Inside the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
It'll be 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Williamson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a man. It's Cutler. And the quick shuffle pass underneath.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Leaves it with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Cutler. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Finds his man. It's Pride. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He's got 69 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. I really like this call to go for it on 4th down in this area of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Aggies offense will have another go at it.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Wants to throw. It's Cutler. Got his man downfield. Oh, a lot of space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Stanley. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. You saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I'll tell you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Cutler. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for a crease. It's Stanley. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Scanning the field, it's Cutler. The quick out. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that tackle.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensive. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge.
Touchdown, Aggies! Grabbed in the end zone.
I feel uncomfortable changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Oh, he missed it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over ULM. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going for it all. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense in hurry and load.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell. Pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a path.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Back's going for the goal line. And it's in for a touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. To throw, it's Cutler. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a...
He's loose. He now has 106 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Try and play action. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. To mull things over, let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Back to pass, it's Cutler. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He'll do it himself. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Cutler. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one. All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That whole operation just looked funky, but it was effective enough to get it over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Got it set up on the outside.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He's got him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
No huddle here for the offense.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Gonna look downfield again. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Cutler. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've rubbed a little salt in the wound. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Grant. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Looking downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. It's Grant. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Gets open down the middle. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Here's the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Bell. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Firing toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. You know, there's no real reason to...
Hey y'all, we'd like to thank you for watching and tuning into that epic game, the Wyoming State Quokkas, their first ever football game in program history. Although a crushing defeat, the fans walk out of here with their heads held high because they understand and they know Coach Terrence Wilson can bring this program to elite heights and a new level that college football really hasn't seen before. They're hoping for big things. I was able to catch up with star defender Saul Frederick after he had a monster game, 5.5 sacks. He told me it was great to start off the program with such an amazing defensive performance, and he was very excited to start off the school's football history with this type of record on defense. I talked to Coach Wilson, and he said that the defense was a big bright spot in some places, and he said that the weather certainly affected how this game was going to be played. With that being said, I hope to see you all in the next video, and have a great day.